Hello, Raphael. This is Mike Richards. Thanks for setting your Swing of the Golf Digest Challenge. Let's take a look at your golf swing here. I think setup-wise, you look pretty good. Grip looks good. Have no issues with this. Chin could be up a little bit taller up off your chest. I don't like keeping the head down. I like keeping the chin up and the eyes down. So let's work on that. But this is what I want to show you. This, to me, is your biggest issue. As you swing the club and go back, you make a good move off the ball. I like everything so far. Nice extension, good width to the golf swing. Head's getting back behind that ball beautifully, making a nice turn. Now, here's where you start to lose your golf swing. As you keep going up to the top of your swing, your upper body keeps moving towards the target. And then it gets really going towards the target. And then by the time you get down to the golf ball, you've really slid past the golf ball. Now, look at your right knee. Your right knee is in front of this red line. Your hips really haven't turned, they've slid. So, to get you to be a better golfer, when you take the club to the top of your backswing, I would say you're in a great position right to there. Now, one of two things has to happen. You need to stop turning. Don't do any more turn. You don't need any more turn. But what has to happen is, to get that club further, you've got to have just a little bit better wrist hinge, a little bit more of a wrist cock going on up there. I would not want to see your body really have to do any more than that right there. You don't need it. What you're doing is going too far, which is getting your arms to lift more up. That's all the turn you need there. Give me a little bit better wrist cock, not the lift up of the arms, and that's pulling the body to the target side. And then you can see how you're starting to come over the top. The body's kind of sliding forward. And then what's going to happen here, Raphael, is you're going to get this big flipping in there. See this big flip right here? So the day that you hit a bucket of balls, you walk out there and you go, wow, I've hit this thing great. All you've done is time that flip out. Let me show you an example. What I'm talking about is what your hand should look like through the hit. I'm going to give you two examples here. Number one example is Sean O'Hare. When he hits his golf ball, I want you to look at his hands. Look how stable the face looks and how good the hands look through the strike. There's not this big breakdown, this big flip. His hand is almost still stiff, or it's not stiff, excuse me, it's not what I meant. His hand is pretty straight right here. You can see yours has got a little curve right there. So now all of a sudden you have a power loss. You also have a fat shot, a thin shot, a ball that goes left and a ball that can go right, and even a ball that goes straight but there's no power to it. Now, the second model I want to show you is Brad Faxon. Now, the reason why this is important is I want you to see his backswing. That's as far as his backswing goes. And if you look at where I want your club to stop, you guys would look very similar in your shoulder turns and lower body turn. Right there. If we could stop to there, I think you'd be a really good golfer. You look tall enough to hit this ball out there a long way. You don't really need to get more backswing than that right there. That's all you need right now. Because that's destroying you when you come down. Now watch his come down. Watch his body. Look how his head stays back. Now watch his hip rotate. See how this left hip is rotated up towards those trees and out of the way? Watch your left hip. It's starting to slide. There's not really a turn going on there. So Raphael, if I had you long term for a student, I would shorten your swing up. I would take care of how your body works on the downswing, which will then, the last thing I'd work with you on is how you're impacting the ball. And my whole thing is I'm hoping the impact will take care of itself based on your knee not going so far forward and your body not having to go so far forward. So Raphael, work on those things. I think you'll be a better player when you do. And thanks for your Swing of the Golf Digest challenge, and look forward to your next one. Take care.